Fred McDonald, Battalion Chief of the East Providence Fire Department. I'm here at the E1 factory in Ocala doing a final inspection on our Metro 100 LTH area. The city of East Providence has a population of about 50,000 people, and the fire department has approximately 110 members with 26 on shift. We run 2 aerial ladders and 5 engines along with 3 ambulances. And the city is a wide mix of industrial, manufacturing, retail, and also residential. Interstate 195 runs directly through the center of the city. We spec the LTH aerial with our Metro 100 because we're really interested in a low profile, not just traveling down the road and trying to get into the firehouse, but also positioning on scene. Being an urban area, we have utility wires everywhere, so the lower our truck is going to be, the easier it'll be to get into position and swing the aerial underneath wires. One of the main objectives when we spec'd out our Metro 100 is making sure that the driver had the best seat in the house. And by that I mean having the best sight lines, being able to see his mirrors. And one of the ways that we did that is we took the officer's seat and we moved it back 4 inches. And what that does is give the driver the best possible view at the side view mirror on the officer's side. It is all too common to have a driver that has to constantly ask the officer, could you please move your elbow, could you please move your elbow? So we're trying to eliminate that. And some other things that we did to improve the driver's sight line is the grab handles immediately behind the front doors are recessed into the cab. And the goal with that is to give the driver a view of their rear tires whenever they're making a tight corner. So one of the goals with our spec was to take everything along the sides of the truck and move it inboard of the rug rails as much as possible. And we specified that E1 take the ground pads and mount them further underneath the truck so they wouldn't be a hazard with any type of a side sweep incident. And there's a couple things we did in the rear of the truck to also reduce the profile. On each side, the staircase has been pinched in 5 inches, so that gives us better clearance around corners, and we don't lose any compartment space, so that's a win-win situation for us. And the other thing we did to try to reduce that profile is we shortened the handrails by 7 inches, and by bringing them up with the angle, it also brings them in and just gives us more clearance. One of E1's most appealing aspects is how quickly and easily the truck sets up, and we were particularly drawn to how small the footprint is once the jacks are fully deployed. And in our urban environment, that is a big advantage, enabling us to get into tighter spaces. E1 made the buying process very simple and straightforward. Brian Zarlenga was our salesperson at Greenwood, and he did an excellent job walking us through the process and showing us all the different options that were available, and helped us distinguish our needs from our wants. And what we ended up with is something that's going to serve the city of East Providence very well for a long time.